On August 17, 2011, Tzu Chi volunteers and staff of Hualien Tzu Chi Hospital paid homage to Bless All Lives with liturgical prostrations at Jingse Hall Square. The day was the hospital's 25th anniversary. A blurry picture brought flashbacks to the August of 1984. Over 100 Tzu Chi volunteers devoted their prayers to the success of hospital fundraising and establishment. Amidst the rain, the disciples piously performed the prostration ritual. Concerned with everyone being drenched, Master Zheng Yan tried to suspend the ritual, but all disciples refused to leave. Seeing this, Master Zheng Yan gave up her umbrella, led all and persisted in the liturgy.
台湾东边的海岸，日头浮海，成就着山。人口无多，人讲后山上欠病院去伫遮。
On September 10, 1972, a free clinic was established here. The service was held twice a week and persisted for 15 years.
反正我们一下班就要赶过来这边门诊，看完了就赶快要回去上班啦。26他任何事情他都会排除，一定会来看到这边来关心。
上人都会包药啊，伊来伊就是来包药啊。
Poverty originates from sickness and vice versa. Master Zheng Yan concluded this from her devotion. In 1966, Tzu Chi Foundation was established. After 6 years of taking care of the poor, Tzu Chi began its medical mission in a house on the Ren'ai Road of Hualien City.
上界甘心的就是咱常住师傅啦甲上人拢会去包药斗包药斗照顾遐做照顾安尼。
Beside Hualien City, the free clinic travelled as far as Taidong to treat the needy with free medicine.
一个报一个，真的拢一个愈报愈济啊！大病咱都无法度好看，有时候都还要送到西部去啊。重病啦是啥，有当送到迄边去都袂复救啊。就是这样，人家上人讲要家己开病院。
At that time, there was no railroad. To transport a patient from Hualien to Taipei would take over 8 hours of driving. Though the sun shines first in the east, the people were the most underprivileged in the matter of life and death.
那个时候真的很自不量力呀。不过呢，还是一句话，相信自己无私，也相信人人有爱。凭了这个信自己的无私，信每一个人的有爱，这呢就给我一股很大的力量。我不做，谁来做啊？
Lots of poverty and illness-stricken stories, so painful that they are beyond descriptions. There were several times that Master Zheng Yan suffered from the chest pain of angina pectoris, yet she devoutly prayed to shorten her lifespan in an exchange of the success of the hospital establishment.
那时候上人开示啊，他说他什么都没有，他只有命一条，他要把他的生命奉献给所有天下的苦难众生。那时候我就很感动啊。
On May 15, 1979, Master Zheng Yan told her followers that she's going to build a general hospital in Hualien, equipped with 500 to 600 beds. There were only 200 commissioners and 30,000 members at the time. The budget was not the 80 million NT Master Zheng Yan had estimated, it was 800 million NT, almost 80 times the amount of charitable funds that Tzu Chi received in a year.
那听到盖以后，我就第一个反对，我说师父，他拜托不要动这个脑筋啊，师父说一定要盖。我说那师父就只有祝福你了。
Besides his good wishes, Professor Chen was the first to act. He contributed almost 20 ounces of gold as the fund for the hospital.
4、5年，结果给人报10、5年，
先生就说，那用风机风绳吼，给凑出这个15年安尼。
The gold was the spring of all streams. Master Zheng Yan said, if there's one day that she lives longer in the world, then she must seize the moment, collect all the strength, unite the love, and dig deep into the well.
我决定将这个贴水池啊，这份的力量，我要往下落去掘出了井水来。所以我还是呢决定要做一个掘井的人。
In the year of 1980, Yang Gangling, the governor of Taiwan, came to visit Master Zheng Yan. In the same year, President Jin Guojiang came to the Jingse abode and realized that in Taiwan's rural east there was this ordinary abode and a group of Buddhist bhikkhunis who decline offerings and persist in doing charity. No wonder the county mayor and all the executive officers fully supported the project. In 1983, Tzu Chi had found a tract of land in Hualien City. The cost of clearing and levelling was estimated over 1 million, but Master led her disciples and followers with hatchets and hoes in hands and cleared the desolate land without spending a cent of the donation. This was the 9th property that Tzu Chi had sought. The area was 8 hectares. On February 5, 1983, the first groundbreaking of Tzu Chi Hospital took place. After the event, the National Department of Defense apologized to Master for taking back the land because it's too close to a military base. Master Zheng Yan was in anguish. She could not eat nor sleep, and every step she took wavered unsteadily.
所以应该说是打落牙齿，含血吞吧。那个时候，我只能讲说是绝望，在绝望透顶之后呢，心里面只有一个念头，就是说我一定要坚强自己的意志，然后追随上人走这一条路。
Since she could not build the hospital, Master Zheng Yan persisted in integrity and wanted to return all of the donations. However, if the donations were returned, the goal would crumble. Everyone's hard work would go to waste. How long did the people in Hualien have to wait for a life-saving and health-guarding fortress? With support from the public and government, on April 24, 1984, Hualien Tzu Chi Hospital's second groundbreaking ceremony took place. Looking back to the altruistic ideal, the hardships of saving lives turned into tears that remained in Master's eyes. Despite the ordeal, she withheld the tears to herself. When the construction began, the fund was still insufficient. All of the disciples and followers held fundraisers or dedicated their time and life to gather the construction fee. One commissioner, every 10,000 NT dollars she raised, prostrated Buddha for 108 times, or some worked as housekeepers and donated $1 million NT dollars.
把瓶卖掉，人善继续无善。
去跟头家娘参详讲，我先给你领2头钱，你先整年度开给我。
我无论按怎，我都有听到说，我要出一间病房30万。我迄个是少华中桥，伊拢1点就出门。我扫桥惊人知影，有钱的我就是一直要管出来安尼。
Jin Yuan-song was a leprous patient at Lerseng Sanatorium. She mobilized the Heart Lotus fundraiser. Each lotus from our heart was sold for 10,000 NT.
师父的莲花哪有正的莲花来互伊？咱这新年就是恁个人师父主产喏，要还正莲花啦。
我们不是说我做了好多事， 而是我们感恩有这个机会。
福建一方要天下神主，心连万类，做主这世界。
心连万类，做主这世界。感恩感恩啊，因为主这感恩。
After 2 months of fundraising, Le Shen raised $500,000 NT to sponsor Hualien Tzu Chi Hospital. 20 years later, they donated another $500,000 NT to help build Taipei Tzu Chi Hospital. Although suffering from deformities, Le Shen surpassed ethereal purity in spirit. The Nameless in Taiwan created a new era. In 1986, Hualien Tzu Chi Hospital finally opened. Even though the hospital would face over $1 million NT in deficit every month, the life-saving project embarked with determination. It was the first piece of government land that had been sold to a private ownership. This was also the first hospital cancelled in the advance deposit-free. Master Zheng Yan said, if heart and effort could take form, every brick and tile would be mixed with the volunteers' blood and sweat. Professionals also sponsored the hospital, such as Dr. Shi Miandu, the founding father of Taiwan's ENT, Dr. Wen Bingzheng, Taiwan's Blackfoot Disease Authority, and Dr. Si Biaoyang, Taiwan's pulmonary medicine expert. All the leading medical experts in Taiwan came to Hualien voluntarily, organized a board of directors, and returned to National Taiwan University to persuade doctors to work in Hualien. Inheriting the predecessor's expectations, Dr. Ying He Chen was the first doctor to sign the contract with Tzu Chi. He is now the world-known authority in ankylosing spondylitis. Zhi Huilin, being a nurse for over half a century, ensured the safety of surgical procedures in the Central Sterile Supply Department. Volunteer Hui Ming Yan serves in the hospital permanently. Yan has dedicated her life to nurture the humanistic culture of Tzu Chi's medical mission. The architect Chang Ji-Xu took on the hospital's case, though at a loss. His magical design presents the hospital in the shape of the majestic Buddhist swastika. Shui Long Yen, a maestro of art, his last piece of mosaic art was Buddha Cares for the Sick. The mosaic covers from ceiling to floor. It signifies the Buddha uprooting pain and returning the world in compassion. Master Zheng Yan's grand goal of saving lives has never ceased to move forward. Since 1999, 6 hospitals saved lots of lives, including Yuli Tzu Chi Hospital, Guanshan Tzu Chi Hospital, Dalin Tzu Chi Hospital, Taipei Tzu Chi Hospital, and Taichung Tzu Chi Hospital. Hualien Tzu Chi Hospital has even become the only medical center in eastern Taiwan. The network of love vows to safeguard all lives with humanitarianism. In 1985, Tzu Chi started promoting organ donation. In 1993, the establishment of Tzu Chi Stem Cell Center became the largest in Asia. In 1995, TCU's medical students had gross anatomy on voluntary cadavers. The voluntary donor list numbered over 30,000, ranking the first in the world. In 1996, Tima was established and performed free medical care without borders, cured the needy all over the globe. Looking back in history, it is the largest scale in the 2,500 years of Buddhism for medical achievements. And look at these faces who have devoted their lives for Tzu Chi's medical mission. Some donated life savings, even their coffin money. Some have given their bodies, becoming the silent mentors and allowing doctors to make incisions on them. Those nameless people have become the ultimate models of humanity. They firmly believe this lyric summed up their missions of life.
对事行